Hedrick here. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be talking about your LinkedIn profile and optimizing your profile for more connections, more meeting requests, and more conversations. Just a little backstory. Back in 2018, I started working towards generating meetings using LinkedIn for sales. And it's been a progressive journey of trying different things. And fortunately, I've had really great success with it. And we do these projects with LinkedIn automation with our clients as well. But the first step really is optimizing the LinkedIn profile. Really important. So I'm going to jump over to my profile and just walk through the different sections with you, give you some tips. It's a quick hitting video for you. And let me just hop over to LinkedIn. Okay, so here we are in LinkedIn, looking at my profile. First of all, the very first thing somebody's going to look at is your cover photo. I recommend using something that's compelling that the person would like. We do a lot of podcasting on my channels as well as being a guest on other channels. So I include some podcast guests and hosts here on my profile as well as my two channels. On the profile image, obviously going to be one of the first things they look at. I'd recommend some sort of business attire, button down, sport coat, something nice that the person you're trying to connect with would look at and be fine with. So that's number two, professional image there. And with today's phones, you can get a really good image really quickly for this. The next thing I recommend is whatever your position titles are. I highly recommend not saying I help companies with XYZ here, because really it just comes off as too salesy. You're trying to connect with the person, generate a conversation, and move forward. So you don't want to get too salesy with your title right there. So the next thing they're going to look at is your about section. So what we've done really, I think, with our own company and with clients really well is what's in it for them. Really, when you're thinking about connecting with a person, you're going to look at what are they about? What's in it for you is what we do on our profiles, and it works really well. So we talk about increasing revenue. We have some testimonials. We have specific results listed, and then a very easy next step. So message me directly to schedule a 15-minute introduction call. A really easy next step for the person that's considering connecting with you. I've got quite a few featured items as well. I recommend, if you can, get onto some podcasts or include some white papers, something of value there that the other person could look at and say, okay, I see the value that they bring. So I've got sales tips, lead generation, and others here on my profile. The next thing they're going to look at is your title and where you are. So whatever that may be. I have Rocket Sales Pros, where I'm founder and CEO, and I also have a software company as well. So what I talk about, though, again, is what's in it for the person I'm looking to connect with and meet with. So what's in it for them? Be thinking about what's in it for them. I like bulleted lists and numbers where you can to show value and verified results. So we use that in our profiles. The next thing I really highly recommend is any volunteering experience that you have. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. So you want to help that person get to know a little bit more about you, whether you've been a coach, you volunteered with Habitat for Humanity, worked at a regional food bank. So in the volunteering experience section, I recommend giving a little story and background. Why is that important to you? And it's just going to, again, help the other person get to know you more. The next thing I would recommend is get at least a handful of recommendations onto your profile. People that you've worked with on projects, colleagues, clients. So I would highly recommend getting recommendations onto your profile, because that will really help in your connection rate as well. So those are just some quick tips for you. I hope it's helpful. Feel free to reach out to me via LinkedIn, Andy Hedrick. You can message me, of course, and I'd be glad to have a conversation with you and get to know more about you. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon.